Hi there. Hello, everybody. Hi, Connie. Hi, Lisa. How you doing today? Hanky, I've got something for you. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Hi. Let's see if you want to get on the screen. Hi. He's a good boy. Daddy's got something that might be of interest to you. Daddy's got something that might be interesting to baby. Why do you got that eyeball boogie? You know we don't do eyeball boogie around here. He knew there was an ice cream in Daddy's pocket. He knew it. Oh, you want to just take it and run off with it. Did you see that? He tried to take it out of my hand, like, give it to me. That's not how we do around here. The good boy. He's a good boy. Are you a good boy? And he says, yes, Dad, I'm a member of the Good Boys Society. What's the Good Boys Society? They honor good boys. Oh, is it like the Boy Scouts but for dogs? Mm-hmm. No, you can't take it. You gotta take it here. It's my little boy. It's my little boy. He's a good boy. Here. ASMR with Hank. Click it with your toenails, Hank. Now grab a piece of tinfoil and ruffle it around. Are you a good boy? All right. You go ahead. We gotta go that way. You can't eat it right in front of me. Go on. Go the other way. Silly. Silly doggy. Hi, everybody. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Violet. Goodest doggo. He is. Liz says, hi, friends. Hank is an Eagle Scout. Yes, he is. Hi, Liz. It's nice to see you. Heather. He's the bestest boy. Connie says, Hanky Pank. Yeah. He's my baby. All right. Let's see here. So, I'm moving a track that I'm working on into active status today, which means we move on finishing it off. So this one is fairly, let me see here. Hang on a second, guys. Bear with me for a moment. This one is fairly elaborate in its tracking. That light out of my mug. Okay. So this is the whole project here. It keeps going down that way. So that's all the tracking right now. And I was listening to it, and something occurred to me. So I'm just going to start this from the beginning and make sure I'm up nice and loud. what I think I want to do? I think I want to create a quick mastering chain here. And I'm going to use a little bit of AI. This is one of the few places I use it when I'm doing what I call a hot master, which means I'm boosting levels and moving the volume around and the fullness and the loudness and a little bit of the dynamics of the EQ and stuff around so that it sounds a little bit like something that's more when I turn this off now, switch that off, listen to the difference. Let me get it lined up here. Hang on. Where's the part I want to... Got to learn to navigate my way around this track a little bit better. It's been so long. Turn this back on. A more powerful bass. Okay, you're hearing a lot of stuff out of context right now, so it's probably sounding like, what the hell is this? So let me back up here to what was formerly the beginning, which I think is about to change. Oh, come on. Tina, more of it coming. That goes on like that for a few minutes, and this is an ambient opening to this track, and that's cool. I like ambient openings. Tahoe is very much an ambient-based opening. There's a story there that begins with an ambience, a feeling, a locale, that kind of stuff, and this is doing a good job of doing that. But what I want to turn my attention to is at this phase when I was doing this, I hear different things and I try different things, and things get a little bit all over the place. You know what I mean? Sounds a little Vangelis just to me, which is always a good thing, but different, similar vibes. That's cool. So I have this part here. Now this is what I kind of want to pay particular attention to. I just stepped down a key. Forget everything you just heard for a second. Now we just came into orbit around something very dense. Hey, that's awesome, Tina. Listen to that bass. this another one of these moments where I was just having a brain leakage. Okay, that's cute. Okay. So I'm going to create a checklist here. And I mean, I could almost label this piece as going into the done phase because I know I want to release it, and that's what it takes for me to move it into that phase. But there is a little bit more drafting here I want to do first because it's going to take a little bit of work for me to get this, what it can truly be, what I'm hearing inside of my head versus what I'm hearing out there. And what is out there is illuminating the landing pad for what is inside of my head to come out. It's showing me you have to go like this. You have to go like that. You have to do this. You have to do that. And I couldn't see these things before. And I just needed to walk away from this for a little while and get some distance from it because now I think I have an idea of what this thing might want to do. So, first of all, in the background of all this is the purpose of this track, what it might be trying to say. And today, if you'd like to tell me any kind of vibes you're feeling from it, that's fine. I'm still determining exactly what that's going to be because there's a couple of different elements happening in here at the same time. So I'm not quite, I'm ready to land on a purpose, but I'm not ready to put my full chest and both feet into it yet. When I talk about purpose, it's very simple. It's not function, not dance music, not rock music, not a film score, not a this, that is function. Purpose is what is the music trying to say? What does it want to be? Hey, Sharon, how you doing? I'm going to come back to it in a second if you stick around. I'm moving a track into active status here this week so that I can work my practice that I worked, show you how I work, you know what I mean? Again, here we go. This is another one. We have this, Tahoe 3, and another track that are all three of these at the same time being worked on. This one's kind of important to me because I really got a kick in the pants from an idea. So there's a couple of circumstances here that are happening that are really getting in the way of things on a expressivity level that I need to address. So bear with me for a second. Before I start talking about purpose, I'm going to go back down here for a second. I'm going to go to this drafting checklist. And I'm going to pull this up and I'm going to add something here. Let me get my melon out of the way. These drums in this track are doing very good at creating a groove. Adequate compression. What? And smoothing and contouring. So they are ever present. I can see through my typos, don't worry. In the mix. Omnipresent. That's the word I'm looking for. Right now they're not. In the relationship, so this is something that's probably going to take 20 minutes. then I want to better the relationship and bass in this track. But I'm not sure what that means yet because the bass is a little bit static. So I speak to, when people ask me about advice working in a studio, I speak to the importance of practices built on purpose and knowing what you're doing at certain phases of the project. Even if knowing what you're doing means I don't have so much of a purpose right now, I'm just making music and letting it fly. Whatever happens, happens, and other stuff. So you know that kind of going into it, sitting down. But this is a drafting session. So when I go into a drafting session, I kind of know the next time I sit down the direction I'm moving in because I've identified that this direction is moving me towards the purpose of this track. Hanky, what are you doing, honey? Do you really need to have that? Do you? You don't need to have that. Stop that, honey. Okay. I'll go back and listen to this real quick again. This part. That makes perfectly good sense, Tina. I love that. All right, it's my opinion that is very strong. And if it's mixed strong, it will benefit from that. I think that there is enough there that is stirring to me. I'm going to put a little bit of delay on that piano, and I'm going to make it a little bit moving around a little bit so that it's sticking where it is on the impact, but the back end of the piano is moving in a stereo field to the piano and give it more presence. Because this piano, just this same note being played over and over again, is a huge part of what this is. Thanks, Astro Poet. Okay, so those big background drums sound like a belligerent drunk. Background drums. More finesse. Less belligerent. Okay, there needs to be... Yeah, there just needs to be some finesse in there. This should move gracefully, like a very confident cat. A very big one. Like a tiger. Female. Very big one. Feminine energy. Female. Okay. Let's see here. Melody sounds like you are trying to tune into a radio station. It's clear, and then it's not. Oops. And then it's not. Yeah. But I kind of like that. I'm talking about this stuff. Synth. Don't make it work too hard to make its point. A fine line here. Just talking about the synth. There you are. Interesting. Hang on a second. what I'm going to do there yet, Tina. That something like that might come into play. I just want to make sure I don't lose my edge. So what I'm going to do is try to make everything fit in the mix a little bit more where it wants to. And then I have to just follow the energy level to see where it wants to go and smooth those rough edges out where I can. I think if I tried to, and I'm not saying you're trying to tell me to do this either. I'm just saying I have to be careful that I don't lose the grit here, because that's really what is at the forefront of this. Now this opening is cool and everything, and I like it, but in a track like this, yeah, like here. Thank you so much. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's really amazing, Sharon. Okay, so this is like, this is cool and stuff, but I want to get to the point here a little bit quicker. No, that's not the point. The point is this. So what happens here is I'm giving a music like this is putting down a trail of breadcrumbs that it's wanting you to follow. It's literally like from an old cartoon when someone used to put a trail of breadcrumbs out. And I want to get to the breadcrumbs, but I also want to give enough space here in the opening. There we go. Okay, so I need to take a look at that from right there, those chords. And I'm just going to mark this. Those chords. I want to come over here to I want to create another arrangement here, and I want to call this drafting arrangement. And I'm going to say, let's move this up here. I want to put in here, follow the breadcrumbs. Maybe something is luring me here. Yeah. Start with those chords. Start there. Okay. Now this is all great here, all the way through the middle of this thing. But if you recall, we also had this part towards the beginning that was pretty powerful stuff. something just became powerful there. So the way I feel this now, and this is the way music reveals itself to me, it shows me a scene, and it shows me a picture, and it shows me a thing, but it doesn't always tell me start in this direction, go this, then do that, then do this, and then there. See, doesn't it make sense now? No. It just comes at me like I'm floating around in all of it, right? And then I start to see as I step back and I get perspective from something. Oh, wait a minute. And this is one of those times that this is happening. And what I'm talking about doing here is this is the meat of a payoff. Oh, I'm sorry, that is so loud. It's probably overwhelming out there. I'm looking at red lights over there. Dang it, Jace, pull your head out of your butt. Where this needs to go is towards the end of this. That is a tremendous amount of contrast. And instead of listening to that and coming down into this, we're going to come down into this and we're going to rise up out of it with that. Somehow, this is going to move into, it's going to do its thing, and I'm going to see where it's going to happen too. I already know. I'm just going to let this play. Hey, nice to see you, Tina. Thanks for being here. No, it doesn't have a name yet, Connie. Because it doesn't quite have all of its purpose yet. wants to exist that way towards the end of this. Okay? It's coming in an opening of this, and it needs to come out at the end. At least that's the vibe I might try here. So that's going to be some serious surgery right there. Okay, so this has to happen a certain way. Move the opening to the finale. But don't drag and drop. You need to build the transition start with its destination in front of it. Okay, that means that everything that it's going to do is going to arrive there. You know what I mean? And it's going to build that energy. Use this saying, it was always... I'm just kind of... Oops. What happened there? This thing is acting really weird today. Okay. Wow. Hang on a second here. That can't happen again. I can't see very well. And don't drag and drop. Use your existing material to keep the destination out in front of the material. Use this expression. It was always there in the first place. Okay. I think I know what that means. No, Tahoe's not on the back burner, Liz. I'll be doing a session on that tomorrow. So this is like I do 4 or 5 of these a day. And this is just the one that I'm doing right now. That's all. I'm excited about finishing Tahoe 3. You kidding me? There ain't no back burner for Tahoe. Nobody puts Tahoe in the corner. Not around here. Right? Nobody puts Tahoe in the corner. T-shirt. You better believe it. I loves me some Tahoe. I wouldn't do that. Besides, I might get in trouble around here if I did that. I think. If you want to see how want to have a Tahoe talk, see me tomorrow at same time here. Now at this point, I think I'm going to move into put on my surgical gown here and start this operation. About to move some energy around here. How's everybody doing today? Well, I hope. So what is this? What is it, Lisa? It's just a piece of music coming together. Is that what you mean? This music? I don't know. Maybe I'm misunderstanding the context of the question. I do that a lot. Hi, Cynthia. You can't believe the images this is creating now. Yes, the name I've never. Oh yeah. So it doesn't have a name. You know, I was just doing some journaling and some writing, and I was talking about certainty, destiny, and other myths, truth, certainty, and other inalienable myths. It was something I was speed writing about. And then I came over here and started working on this music, just splurging it. And it happened around the same time. So I kind of put that label on it, but that's not. I have to give something a way to reference it. You know what I mean? Right now it's Splurge 61. That's really what it is. This track is Splurge 61. Is its identifier. That's how I locate the file. That's how I bullet point the project. So right there it is. See? Splurge 61. Splurge 61, working title it is. Yeah, that's it. And in the future, you'll be able to, like, when I'm doing something like this, so you can say which splurge is this, because they're going to change. You know what I mean? When we look over here on my list, well, heck, we've got a few of these things. So they start here in this splurge thing, but then they move into the sketchbook. And when you look down through this sketchbook, you see all those? Oops, it's got to reset. I hate that that's doing that now. Everybody's complaining about that too. But as you can see, splurge, 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 splurge. Chocolate cake, formerly Mr. Big. I have no idea what that is. Chocolate cake. What in the heck is that? Oh, God, do I even want to know? Oh, no. I've titled the version. I've titled the version Oh My Gerd. So you know it's bad. Let's see. Oh My Gerd. For some reason, it's not loading. Maybe that's a good thing. This app is acting really cattywampus for some reason. Where'd it go? Chocolate cake, formerly Mr. Big. Does it load here? Yeah, it loads here. For some reason, that's just the one that should be loading. We'll have to check it out next time, I think. I mean, I don't know what this is. Problem is these aren't very loud because they're mixed sessions, and we keep those levels down. Can hardly hear it. Yeah, anyway. Is the fan on? I'll take that. Click on it, dude. Yeah, when I do something like this, I have to let me see what it is here. Hang on a second. Let me see here. If I can do a search. Let me save this first. File, save as. February 19th. Oops, not 2025. Just let me put a save on this. Okay. What is the name of this thing now? The name of it is Chocolate Cake version 7 Oh My Gerd. I know what it means. Don't laugh at me. Oh, yeah, there it is. Let me close this. Oh, this was. Okay, we saved it. Yes, thank you. Just bear with me here for a minute. No, sorry about that. When I load a project, sometimes the sound system sound resets. So it should be on now, though. I'm pretty confident that it is. I'm pretty confident that it is. Let's check the chat room here and make sure. Just bear with me for a second. And before I play this, I need to build a quick AI mastering chain here so that we can actually hear the project the way it's moving in. So just give me a second on that. There we go. All right. Put her up here on this track. I'm just pulling up the thing that enables me to get the energy I need out of this. All right, well, you know what? We'll just go for it. Hang on a second. Here we go. I don't know what that was supposed to be. Better stop there before I blow the phone out. It's kind of craziness. These are moments in time that was spending 15 minutes doing something. And, you know, what happens is these things... Okay, now believe it or not, that melody there is pretty strong. That is a very simple, strong thing that's happening right there, and it's very catchy. Let's get some teeth. Hang on a second. Let me grab that. Move that down here. And jack that up an octave. Okay, now if I take that and I split that right and left, and I take this and I bump it forward 30 milliseconds, it's going to create something called Haas effect. 1, 2, 3. See how that got wide? Let me bring everything else back in. Banging on the door. I'm testing waveforms and frequencies out when I'm doing things like that to see what it will tolerate. when I'm thinking about accenting things. But I have to say that that's actually pretty neat. I forgot all about that. Let's move this up here a little bit and give it a little bit more gas. Move it to the front of the mix, where it belongs. Hang on a second. Come on now. Okay, you want to play it that way? Play it that way. Fine. Very good. Jeez. Okay. Stubborn. Interesting. Nothing working title. Teeth, huh? You don't like chocolate cake? Chocolate cake, oh my gird version. Chocolate cake, oh my gird version. Spelled G-U-R-D, oh my gird. I like Mr. Big better. Yeah, it does have the right feel for it, doesn't it? Well, that's what this originally was this. Whoever that guy is, he's a badass. He's a pretty confident fellow, whoever he is. Yeah, interesting. I think that's pretty neat. I'm actually going to save this version because I liked what I did there to the synth. It's just common sense mixing, common sense production right there. Nothing really. Chocolate Cake version 7, oh my gird. Let's give it a date. I mean, come on. When you're doing this all day long, this has to be fun. If you don't keep it fun, you're done. No fun? We done. Yeah. So, back here to the bone pile. As you can see, there's lots of unknown little creatures living in this. Yeah, go ahead. Flip over again for me. Do it one more time, why don't you? That's great. I love it when you do that. Said no one ever. Okay, back to the sketchbook. When you scroll down through this list, 240 volts. What's that? Hang on a second. 240 volts. Let's see if I can find that real quick. Yeah, there it is. So this is why I have this system too. It enables me to move around in these projects like this. Heather says, Dynamite. I like Mr. Big better. I like Mr. Big too. Hank, will you chill out, please? Come on. Come be with Daddy. Come here, Hanky. Come on. Don't be a big baby. I want to go for a walk. I want to go to the park. I want to play with the neighbor dog. I want a piece of ice cream. I want a bone. I want pet. Play with me. Rub me. Love that little boy. He's very demanding. He's a very demanding dog. Here he comes right now to tell me his complaints. What is it, Hank? What's the complaint? Huh? Not getting enough attention? The huge? Is it the huge? Oh, don't be angry, Hanky. Whatever this is tiny. Good. I like tiny. some reason the drums aren't playing. Why wouldn't the drums play? Well, then now it's not going to make any sense. I don't know what the problem is there. It's always a surprise when you load these projects up after having not worked on them for a long time. Always a surprise. I will have to figure it out some other time, I'm afraid. We'll save that one for another day. Sorry. See, when I start digging around in this pile, I never know what's going to happen. So, Hanky, come to Cece. We'll have bacon. Oh, I see how it goes. Hanky's not allowed to have bacon. Okay, one piece. He always gets one of everything. The only thing he doesn't get one of everything of is chocolate, because it's poisonous to dogs. And it pisses him off, too, because he knows he's not getting it deliberately, and he wants to know why. Well, everybody, I've got to get going. JC got to go to work on this. Thanks for hanging out with me in the studio. You were sitting on a gold mine. Well, we got to get the gold mined. Violet, if you say so, I'll believe you. We just got to start mining the gold. And you are all the best gold miners in the world. You're my prospectors. You're my miners. I thought this was work. It is. It is. I made the decision making, the choices that are made, let's do this way. That's pretty much everything. When I sit around and cut and paste and doing everything, then that's just kind of like not so much fun probably to sit and watch. But you'll get to hear the results coming up real soon. Nice beanie. It's more fun than my work. Oh. Everybody have an awesome day. Anybody coming to Golden Hour tonight? Last time I checked, it's Monday. We're ready for a Golden Hour infusion. Get some good vibes going. Create some new music tonight. I hope you're all enjoying yourselves at the show. I'm doing my best to keep things fresh and new all the time. Golden Hour is my work come to life. So, see you all then. Okay. Everyone, have a great afternoon. Hanky says, blah, take me out, which I have to go do now. I'll be at a hotel, may not make it. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully we'll see you soon. That's right, you have a special event today or something. I remember. Everyone have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon, and I will see you tonight. Take care.